Welcome to yet another Falcon BMS video. Yes, it's been a while. I'm trying to be more consistent, get back on the bandwagon, but it's been difficult. So I'll just be doing my best. This one, we are going to be getting into another dead mission to take out this SA3 site.
Alright, listen up.
I'm going to try to keep the briefing to a minimum. I'm really trying to see... Okay, so they will do a backup for...
Dragnet 2, radar contact, bullseye 31024, 14,000.
So they will be doing a follow-up strike after hours with the harms. So we have Gamble 2-1 and 2-2 as the second package, or second flight in this package. And my call sign will be Bulldog 3-1 for this one. Link 16 is looking okay. Channel 15 is intraflight. Regular comms ladder. 22,000 feet is cruising altitude, hitting an SA3 site. Looks like there is a flat face. Reconned it just a little bit ago. It's a flat face that we're looking for at steer point number 7. Just got to remember that for in-flight. And then here's our loadout: 2 slammers, 2 heaters, 2 harms, a couple bags, and an internal jammer pod. There is no HTS pod for the ROKAF, so we will have to use like the pause sub mode. Alright, let's get the data cartridge all set to go. Okay, that's done. Now for link 16, so I can never remember if it's in command control or support, so I'll try just command control. Oh yeah.
Alright, listen up.
Who's our AWACS? AWACS is Dragnet 2. And that's who we're looking for. Oh, there they are. Dragnet 2 and E2C. So their link 16 is 3626. So we'll do that as a donor STN 3626 and then 1 because they're a flight of 1. We'll save that as we add it so they can mark enemy aircraft as we go in and get out. And hopefully provide updates, but typically they never do. Alright, should be a clear in, clear out as we go. Now takeoff time looks like 4:09 Zulu time, and that's about 40 minutes, so let's time compress just a smidge.
Magic 5, radar contact, bullseye 07510 18,000. Magic 5, radar contact, bullseye 350 24,000. Magic 5, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 31557. Magic 5, radar contact, bullseye 02514 21,000. Dragnet 2, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 30531. Bug 61 in.
Okay, they're done. Alright, so it looks like there is just light enemy aircraft, some non-threatening MiGs, but we'll be on alert, and we'll also be on alert as we get pretty deep into SAM territory. We just have to be aware.
Magic 5, radar contact, bullseye 02814 21,000. Magic 5, radar contact, bullseye 03914 21,000.
Alright, here we are in the pit. See if I can remember this. Alright. So far, so good. Actually, as the RPM's rolling up, I'm just gonna put down the visor. It's about noontime, and it is bright. Okay. Secondary light went out, but I like to get it to at least 25%. And there's about 25. Throttle out of the detent. Now we just gotta make sure that we get oil pressure eventually. And also make sure that we don't burn out. Okay, JFS turned itself off. It's gonna try to spool up on its own. There we go. Oil pressure, hydraulic pressure. I just gotta make sure we don't smoke out. Looks like it's gonna be busy. Okay, looks like we have a good start. Yeah, nothing on the hard points. Get our HUD on. Ejection seat. Okay. No heat. Test. Okay, so the annunciator panel does work. Keep the probe heat on, and then we will check for engine fire annunciator panels. Good. Oxygen low. Which, oh yeah, we're in the block 52, so oxy low is going to be on this eyebrow here. And I don't think we have an oxygen indicator on the right panel, right front panel. Because it should be here.
Dragnet 2-1, sunrise.
External.
Pull up.
All lights.
Altitude. Warning. Jammer. Counter. Shaft. Flare.
Thank you.
Low. Out. Lock. IFS. Caution. Bingo. Data.
Alright, time for the flick spit test. Get the EPU pen out. Where is the flickus? Oh, that is flickus.
Magic 5-1, sunrise.
Okay, and it says bit past the test. Good. Go back to the FCR and check its progress. Got 10 seconds left. Okay, RWR is good to go. I think that's it. That's done. You can clear out all the faults and then switch this over to the data cartridge and load that up. Oops. Well, hopefully this will wrap up, and I hope this doesn't mess anything up. Forgot about the INS alignment. So still checking the link 16. We're almost aligned. Okay, data cartridge has loaded everything. Now we're just waiting on the INS alignment.
Voodoo 4-1 sunrise.
Alright, it's aligned. Switch that to nav. Now we got our navigation lines. We'll go in and back out of air mode. Well, actually, let's go into air mode, and we're going to check. We have everything that we need. Get the storage jettison ready to go. We're done. And we're going to go to air to ground mode. SMIS, there's our harms, and then on the left side we will, okay, yeah, the weapon page is all we need. Back out, COM1, go to channel 2, right, upfront controls, and then we can turn our IFF on. COM2 for intraflight is channel 15. IFF mode 133, mode 330. Okay. Backup panel is ready to go. Comms ready to go. And then we're going to set up the HIMX right quick, or at least get it aligned. Press 0, and I think it's page up. Alignment is good, and then we can't do the rest until we get in the air, where you can use the FCR cursor. Okay, now that we're done with all of that, let's get the QNH.
Bulldog 3-1, Solstar, QNH 3036.
3036. Okay, got that set up, and we're actually ready to go.
Bulldog 3, 2-shift, F-16s, request taxi. Good afternoon, Bulldog 3, your number 3 for departure. All present position. Expect taxi time 0401. Give way to Bulldog 6-2, F-16, taxiing Alpha.
Okay, we actually should... Oh, it's 6-2. I think we have 3. 3-1 and 3-2. And they said 0404 is our taxi time, so we'll just time compress. We don't need to do anything else, really.
Bulldog 6, 2-shift, F-16s, request taxi.
There they are.
Good afternoon, Bulldog 6, you are number 1 for departure. Taxi Alpha, and hold short, runway 03 left.
03.
Bulldog 6, taxiing. Bulldog 3, taxi Alpha, and hold short, runway 03 left. Vapor 2, 4 ship F4s. Request taxi.
Good afternoon. Vapor 2, you are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 06 left.
Bulldog 6-1. Contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 35310.
They just moved. Are we getting attacked? I hope not.
Vapor 2, taxiing.
Our taxi time is coming up here in about a minute and a half.
Vapor 2, taxi, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 06 right.
Gamble 3, 2 ship F-16s. Request taxi. Good afternoon. Gamble 3, your number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Bulldog 3-2 F-16, taxiing Alpha.
Vapor 2-2, hold present position. Vapor 2-2, taxi, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 06 right. Vapor 2-3, hold present position.
Let's say it again.
Vapor 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 5020. Vapor 2-3, taxi, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 06 right.
Bulldog 3-1, repeat last transmission. Bulldog 3, taxi Alpha, and hold short. Runway 03 left.
I kind of figured I forgot
Vapor
who I
2-4,
was.
hold present position.
Alright, brakes work.
Vapor 2-4, taxi, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 06 right.
Trojan 6, 2 ship F4s. Request taxi.
Good afternoon. Trojan 6, you are number 2 for departure. Taxi, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 06 left.
Gamble 3, taxi Alpha, and hold short. Runway 03 left. Gamble 3, taxiing. Bulldog 3-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 35310.
Okay. We can tell them we're ready to go.
Bulldog 3, 2 ship F-16s. Ready for departure.
Bulldog 3, hold short.
Alright. Takeoff time is like 2 minutes. So we'll time compress.
Bulldog 3, Seoul Sun Tower, wing 070 at 4 knots. Runway 03 left. You are cleared for takeoff.
Alright. That's us. Alright, done. let's go. Now turn burn. Get out of here. Alright, speed's alive.
Gamble 3, 2 ship, F-16s, ready for departure.
And 180 knots, we'll
Gamble
go ahead and
3,
rotate.
hold short.
You're up.
Gamble 3, Solson Tower, wing 070. 4
airborne.
knots, runway 03 left. You are cleared for takeoff. Bulldog 3-1, contact departure.
Alright, and then we're just going to tell them that we're in the air.
Bulldog 3, airborne, 2 ship, F-16s, 1,000. Bulldog 3, Bulldog 3-2, on my way. 275, resume on navigation.
275, resume on navigation. Alright, we'll switch over to tactical.
In position.
Alright, we'll just time compress as we get up to altitude. And cruising is going to be 22,000. Turn time compress off. 22,000 feet. Turn on autopilot for a second, and then we can use this time to finish the HAMX alignment. Okay, so the cursor is just down a little bit, so we'll just use our fire control cursor to move it up and to the right until it lines up. Good. Confirm it. Then same for roll, just make sure the cursor is aligned. Good. We're done. We're gonna go to the cruise page. Okay, we'll be just a couple minutes late here, but that's fine. And our fuel is doing pretty good, so we're gonna time compress. And then switch over to our next steer point. Time compress. And there is our friendlies, not Bulldog, something. I can't remember their call sign that's behind us because we're Bulldog, 3-1 and 3-2. We'll hear them call out package marshaled. Try to keep up on fuel economy. Okay. Steer point 4. We'll go back to steer point 3.
Gamble 2-1. Package marshaled.
Gamble. So we'll go ahead and turn back to steer point number 5.
Gamble 2-1. Package departing the push point.
Looks like we got a couple of enemy aircraft up ahead, 16 miles out. Let's turn off time compression. Figure out what they are. A couple of MiG-17s at 14,000 feet. Can't remember what that term was. Where they're paralleling. They're kind of cold. Alright, we're gonna just boost up our speed a little bit to get ahead of them. Because we are falling behind schedule. Where are they? 2008. Okay. Turning off time compression. MiG-17, 13,000. Somebody just turned in MiG-17, 7,000. Somebody's jamming up ahead. Su-25. IL-28. We got a lot of activity up here. Get master arm on. These guys are pretty low. Our antenna, we're gonna go down. So we can get some contacts. A couple of J-20s. I think J-22s are the ones that we need to be worried about. Now the question is becoming, do I want to be in first, or do I want to wait? J-20s are, or one J-20, turn tail, one MiG-17 still coming in, Su-25 on an intercept. So we got some contacts for the IL-28s, some bombers, somebody's jamming up in the distance. I should have turned my jammer on a long time ago, now it's got to boot up. Nope, never mind, that's 5th gen. Got a couple. I don't know what this is though.
Gamble 2, Dragnet 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 00523, 14,000.
Turn off autopilot for now. getting anything. There we go, got him. Can I lock him up? Yes, I can. We are...
Gamble 2, Dragnet 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 030 11 14,000.
I'm not sure who's targeting who, but I've got this one. Oh, somebody blew up. Hold on. We're heading Fox 3 it.
1, Fox 3 medium. 1, Pitbull. Gamble 2, in. Gamble 2, Dragnet 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 065 12 12,000.
I think he's gonna blow up, huh? Nope, there's a flame. Yep, he got. So aisle 28 still out there. Don't know who that is. So let's start running out 5. Mr. 0.6.
Gamble 2, Dragnet 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 045 19 14,000.
Just have to get up to 19,000. Who's this? Okay, the aisle 28. That is a bomber. We don't really need to worry about that right now. Somebody else can take care of it. Right, and we're almost out of fuel in our fuel tanks. Also slightly surprised number 2 didn't ask to engage yet. Very surprised.
Gamble 2, Dragnet 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 070 12 14,000.
So we're going to go to 0.7. Underground mode. We're going to power on the harms.
2, request permission to engage ground targets. Bullseye, 3, 2, 4, 7, 3. Bulldog, 3, 2, weather safe. 2. Bulldog, 3, 2, on my way. 2,
As
in
equation in
position.
motion, we're looking for a flat face. Okay, so past the bit test, AGM, where the harms are ready to go. And the harms are within range, but we'll get closer. And we have to keep our jammer pod off.
Gamble 2, Dragnet 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 095
My thing is, where are they at? They're at 20,000 feet, they're above us. Oh, nope, I spot one right there. Now the thing I like to do is I like to get in as close as I can to the threat circle and then let them loose. Even though I'm well within range. Okay, so there it is, got the spike. Spike on the flat face, just dead ahead, which is a good thing, meaning it's looking for us. And since it's looking for us and I'm not trying to actively jam it, that gives the harm, the seeker head, a better chance of picking up the radiation signature from the flat face and then guide itself to it once I let it off the rails. So we're kind of coming in real fast. Just gotta be aware of any other ground threats, any SAM sites. So we're gonna get in range of an SA2, which should be inactive. Did they release bombs or no? Doesn't sound like it. Alright, another flat face spike. Good. Looks like they're turning around without even targeting anything. But I'm going for it. I know there's a flat face out there. As soon as we get in its threat circle. So far nothing else. No SAM ambushes right now.
Gamble 2, we're heading home.
Of course you are. You guys didn't do anything. We're gonna check in. Sorry.
Dragnet 2, Bulldog 3-1, checking in.
Come on. We're about in their threat circle. There we go. Magnum.
Magnum.
And it's tracking something. Just notch it. Yeah, 15 seconds until impact. 8 seconds to impact. And we should have had impact. So in theory we should have gotten it because I don't see it spiking anymore. We can change from pause to harm as a sensor, and the search that we want is just SA2, and there's apparently a flat face up ahead. Yeah, there it is. So if we lock that up, I don't have any targeting cues, so I'll get myself into trouble, but we'll see. Just gonna
Magnum.
Oh, man, I did find something. Okay.
Caution. Caution.
Jamming on. So the flat face is gone. Let's get out of here. I'm just gonna jam on my way out. And, okay, where are we? We can climb up to 20,000 feet. I think I got shot at. And something's going on down there. And we're gonna time compress on the way back. And let's get our SA, our situational awareness up. Yeah, it's time to jettison fuel tanks. There they go. And that is solely to reduce drag, reduce a little bit of weight. That way the jet doesn't have to work as hard.
Gamble 2-1. Heading home plate.
Okay, steer point number 9. Looks like we're going to be 2 minutes late to that, which isn't super bad.
Gamble
Turn
2,
master
Dragnet
off.
2, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 170-7.
Okay.
Gamble 2, Dragnet 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 03524.
Okay, steer point 10. Where's steer point 1? Okay. Steer point 11 is home plate. Okay, I'm gonna time compress. We got about 5 minutes. And I'm gonna turn jamming off. I'm also gonna turn off the HAMMOCks. I don't really need it anymore. Just waiting to get within 30 miles. And then we can call up ATC. We'll be within their airspace. get vectors to land. And that's about 30 miles. Good. Channel 4.
Bulldog 3-1, 2-shift, F-16s, 30 miles, north, 19,000. Request vectors for visual landing. Good afternoon, Bulldog 3-1, Soul Side approach. Vectors for VAR approach, runway 03, right. QH3039. Bulldog 3-1, turn left heading 145, 5,000. Maintain 300 knots, runway 03, right.
145.
Bulldog 3-2, turn left heading 145, descend to 6,000, runway 03, right. Satan 1, airborne, 2-ship, F-16s, 1,000. 6-1, Soul Side, departure, depart heading 350, resume on navigation.
Altitude. Altitude.
Bulldog 3-1, turn left heading 130, descend to 5,000, maintain 300 knots.
Please tell me this isn't the holding pattern.
Bulldog 3-2, orbit the spacing 6,000.
No.
Bulldog 3-1, orbit the spacing 5,000.
So there's wingman. Here I really thought we would get priority, but then again we might get vectors for inbound here in just a few moments.
Bulldog 3-1, orbit the spacing 5,000. Bulldog 3-1, turn left heading 165, descend to 4,000, maintain 240 knots, runway 03, right.
165.
Bulldog 3-2, fly heading 085, 4,000, maintain 250 knots.
Voodoo 4-1, sunrise.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into nav mode.
Bulldog 3-1, turn left heading 150, hold 4000, maintain 320 knots.
Okay, they're guiding me in on the downwind. The zero base is right there.
Bulldog 3-1, turn right heading 220, hold 4000, maintain 250 knots, vectors to left base, runway 03, right.
Alright, so 220.
Campbell 3-1, two ship F-16s, 30 miles, northwest, 19,000, request vector for visual landing. Good afternoon, Campbell 3-1, Soul Side approach, vectors for VAR approach, runway 03, right. QH3038. Campbell 3-1, turn left heading 100, descend to 5000, maintain 300 knots, runway 03, right. Campbell 3-2, turn left heading 100, 6000. Bulldog 3-1, fly heading 200, descend to 3000, maintain 220 knots, vectors to left base.
Alright. 200, 3000 descent, and then maintain 200 knots.
Bulldog 3-2, turn right heading 210, hold 4000, maintain 250 knots, vectors to left base. Bulldog 3-1, turn left heading 105, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final.
Alright, so 105. Descend to 2000.
Bulldog 3-1, turn left to final approach course 030, check approach speed. Bulldog 3-1, contact tower on final. Bulldog 3-2, by present heading, descend to 3000, maintain 260.
Alright. We're coming in runway 03 right. So we're going to report on final.
Bulldog 3-1, on final.
And gear down.
Bulldog 3-1, Soul Sun Tower, continue inbound for runway 03 right.
3 green. Oh, that's right. Let's get the drift off. Yeah, we were getting some heavy wind up here. Let's get ourselves lined up on the
Bulldog
runway better.
3-1, Soul Sun Tower, wing 050 at 5 knots, runway 03 right, cleared for landing, check gear down.
Gear down. Man, yeah, we're getting pushed pretty good. We're kind of high. I don't like being this high. That was a pretty bad bounce.
Bulldog 3-2 on final.
Bulldog 3-2, Solson Tower. Continue inbound for runway 03 right.
That was kind of a weird one. Pretty high bounce. Ugh. Little rusty. Alright, we'll get the nose wheel steering on. We're slow enough. We're not gonna get wild here. I think I'm too slow. Okay.
Bulldog 3-2, Solson Tower, wing 060 at 4 knots.
Turn
Runway
off the runway.
03 right. Cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Dang it.
Bulldog 3-1, contact low. Switch to 7580.
Going to ask, oops. Taxi back to ramp.
Bulldog 3-1, request taxi back.
Bulldog 3-1, taxi back to the ramp. Delta 00.
Alright, Delta 00, which will be the first parking spot just up ahead. But I should have turned off to the right. And we'll stop it here. We will get chocks in, safety pin in. Get ourselves shut down. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, RPM down to 0. Battery off. Now, let's see how we did. Let's end the mission. So it'll save the progress.
Hammer 7-2. Trojan 6-1. We are RTB.
I did it. I did it. I've been promoted to captain. Yes. I have not gotten this far in my Falcon BMS career ever in my life. Captain. What I like to see. That is what I like to see. Yes. Captain. Oh my goodness, that looks so awesome. I am now Captain. Call sign Scooter. I shall be respected in the squadrons now. Alright. Got the dual bars. Upgraded from butter bars to the silver bars, and now got the captain's bars. So I did get a clean MiG and then 2 air-to-ground kills. Let's see what we got. I got a J5. Nice. And then 2 flat faces. So one with using harm as a sensor, and then the other one using equation of motion. Well, there you go. Two implementations on a harm. What do you call? How to implement the harm a little bit better. All right, so they did actually get air to ground because they just didn't throw on the radio that that they released their bombs. Okay. When did they though? So I got my at 437. What about them? 440, 440, 440. Okay. So they didn't get it. Oh, they got one SA-3 launcher. There it goes. So we got a success, pilot rating excellent, just enough to get captain. Partial success, they did minimal damage, but I got the most. Mission success for heavy damage. Alright, your efforts have helped clear the way for follow-on strikes. That's exactly what we're looking for in the western side of the front. Now as we check on the progress, lots of units on the east side are getting across the DMZ just fine in establishing a foothold. Excellent progress. On the western side, I'm not exactly sure what the plan is right now, but looks like a lot of dead missions. So it's 5:09 Zulu time. What are some other... So we have a dead strike up here, a 5:29. Might be a little bit too close. Oh, dead strike right on the opposite side. What is this? So air defense, it's not AAA, an SA-2 site with just the launchers. Gotcha. So for the most part, untouched. I mean, this can be changed.
Alright, listen up.
Maybe. Sparrow, they got 2 GBUs. Interesting loadout for the Phantom. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna quickly save this one more time. Let's look at the logbook. There it is. The captain's bars. There we go. Yeah. Actually, I'm a triple ace. If I have 18 air kills. And 72 missions. So 72 missions, I've been promoted. Okay. My rating overall is a 3.8. I don't know if it's out of 5 or out of 4. But the fact of the matter is, 2 years as a pilot in BMS, I'm happy with the results thus far. Or almost 2 years. Consistently. With this particular laptop. Alright, I think that is looking pretty good. What is our intel saying? Air defenses is still on a slight decline. Air power, they're barely holding on. Supply, we're starting to impact that. Ground power, they still have the advantage over that. Where are the force levels? There we go. So there's the air defenses. They stagnated for a couple of days, and then now we're really hammering home, just getting it gone. Naval powers on the decrease. Supply sort of on the decrease. Fuel kind of level. Air bases kind of down. Aircraft not looking great, but the attrition is doing okay, and the vehicles looks like we're doing all right. For our fighter squadron, when's our next resupply? It is 2100 hours Zulu time. That's a while. So we might have just gotten restocked with 7 aircraft. Okay. So far so good. So far so good. Just gonna say one more time because I'm paranoid with the progress thus far on day 4. Okay, well, until the next time, this is Callsign Scooter. I'm signing out, and stay tuned for others, and I may also be doing board game videos, but we'll see, using Vassal. But we'll see if that works out. Alright, I am signing out.